Let's talk about your paycheck. What if I told you there's a single, super common form that most of us totally forget about, and it could be costing you real money every single month? Well, today we're going to break down how to find that money and put it right back where it belongs, in your pocket. I want you to think way, way back for a second. Back to your first job. You remember the excitement, right? And that huge stack of paperwork they put in front of you? Well, buried deep in there was a little form called the W-4. I can pretty much guarantee you filled one out. And here is the million-dollar question. Did you actually know what you were doing? Or did you just kind of follow the instructions and hope for the best? Because for so many of us, a simple little mistake on that form turns into a very, very costly one. So let's pull back the curtain on this thing. It's time to demystify the W-4 because it has a surprising amount of power over every single one of your paychecks. You know, at its core, the W-4 is actually pretty simple. It's basically your direct line to your employer's payroll department. You're telling them, hey, based on my life right now, this is how much tax I need you to set aside for Uncle Sam. It's literally designed to put you in control. But here's the thing. This is where we all go wrong. We treat this powerful little form like a set it and forget it kind of deal. We fill it out on day one, and then, poof, it gets buried in some file cabinet, maybe for years or even decades. And that is a huge problem because an outdated form isn't just bad paperwork, it has a real actual cost. Let's take a look at what you might actually be losing out on. Yeah, you are seeing that right. By not having this form filled out correctly for your current situation, you could be missing out on an extra few $100s, or in some cases, even a few $1,000s in your take-home pay every year. And that's not a raise, okay? That is just getting your own money back when you're supposed to. So this is the question you should be asking yourself right now. Seriously, think about it. All this time, every single paycheck, how much have you potentially overpaid? You're basically giving the government an interest-free loan with your hard-earned cash. And you know, it's so easy to see how this happens. You fill out that form at 18 when you have your first job. Then life happens, right? You get a new job at 25, you get married at 32, you start a family by 40. Every single one of these events completely changes your tax situation. But did your W-4 change along with it? For most people, the answer is a big, fat no. These big life moments, they're your triggers. They're like big flashing signs telling you, hey, it's time to look at that form again. Your financial life isn't standing still, so your W-4 shouldn't be either. Okay, so we've definitely identified the problem, and it's a big one. But, and this is the important part, the good news is that the solution is surprisingly easy. So let's walk through the path to getting that income back. The process is incredibly simple. Seriously, you just go to the IRS website, get the official form, don't get it from anywhere else, and then you can get guided instructions that walk you through how to fill it out correctly line by line. No more guesswork, no more crossing your fingers and hoping you got it right. Now that kind of step-by-step, hold-your-hand guidance is really the key here. The specific system our source material points to is a digital financial membership called MyEcon, and it provides these video instructions as one of its core features. And look, correcting your W-4, that's just the starting line. This membership is really designed to be the foundation for your whole financial life. We're talking education on investing, fixing your credit, strategies to get out of debt, manage your cash flow, the whole shebang. But it gets more interesting. This system is presented as more than just a box of personal finance tools. It's also framed as a potential business opportunity, taking things a big step beyond just fixing your own paycheck. This right here really captures the transformation they're talking about. The whole idea is to go from accidentally leaving money on the table to a place where you've boosted your pay. You've got access to powerful financial tools, and you even have the chance to build a business with them. So at the heart of this business side of things is what they call a done-for-you system. So what does that mean? Well, instead of you having to build a business from scratch, you're basically given a pre-built framework to help promote the very same digital products that you're already using. And what's in that toolbox? Oh, just about everything, from marketing content and pre-written emails to entire sales funnels. It's all designed to help you share these financial tools with other people, all on your own schedule. It all ties into this really powerful call to action. The goal for 2025 is to stop leaving money on the table. We're picking that money up off the table, and we're running towards our financial future. It's about shifting your mindset from just letting things happen to actually taking control. So that brings us right here to the final, most important question. Forget all the systems and memberships for just a second and think about this. If you fixed your W-4 and suddenly you had an extra 100, 200, maybe even more in your pocket each month, what would that mean for you, for your family, for your peace of mind? It all starts with one forgotten form.